that we've seen is, well, you know what? I'm going to have to hold that thought there. Maybe we'll come back to it because we are going live into the match. The pistol round here, map 1 between Envy and Gen.G is about to kick off. Sean, we got our pistols out. What are we looking at here in terms of the plan for Gen.G?
We do. The plan for Gen.G is definitely to lean towards the A bomb site early, get showers control. You can see Cypher, and I believe that's a Phoenix. Yes, postured up to take shower control. Probably going to see an early cam to see if anyone's going to peek shower. It's probably going to see Calypso, and then it's going to get broken. Oh, he tagged him. That's free shower control. That tag is huge because it allows them to walk through the smoke. They have free shower control now. Calypso has to back off. You see 3 people now nested in the A site, and the drone's coming through.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty difficult to deal with. It's just a flash through there from the Phoenix. GMD able to open things up here. Nice follow-up comes through from MkaeL, and Kaboose there, just able to hold on to that U-Haul control. It's so important to have some control here. The wall is there though, but Kaboose is still keeping this alive. All the shock dart comes in. You can see the pressure they know they have to deal with, and then the boom bot comes through to try to save it. Great stuff there. That's going to separate them.
He gets a nade.
Comes the nade as well. The jumping burst from Effys is enough to deal with Kaboose, but the amount of time that he wasted for the retake for his teammates, he has been an absolute hero here. I think he's done it because it's so difficult for Effys. Indeed, he'll get taken down by Akis. And there you go, 1-0 for Envy. That play from Kaboose was just stunning.
Dear God, he got 2 frags, 2 assists, but it honestly felt like an ace to me. That was such an impactful hold by him staying alive right there. The tag from MkaeL in the showers was so big. I mean, that's not a frag, but getting that ground for free that early in the round is something that Envy didn't want to lose. So the fact that, you know, Kaboose was able to pivot around, use all of his utilities so well, get the second set of nades, use those, man, that's annoying. That's really annoying to deal with.
Yeah, it's definitely so strong to delay for so long, and we're gonna see now this eco territory. mummAy is gonna kick things off there, and looks like it's gonna be pretty easy to trade there into the showers. MkaeL will be able to pick up the Spectre. Actually, some damage being done here. Huynh able to find some movement up short as there was so much action around showers. A small pocket of opportunity available to him. Kaboose though ready to find the spike as he takes down Huynh, and looks like life is going to be somewhat difficult for MkaeL. Another frag would be pretty huge. 2 kills already is actually a very good result for a round like this, and it's really the case for Envy that they don't concede any more players in this kind of a position, and MkaeL's just really looking for an overextension in this position. He can just sit here forever and even possibly consider saving this, but there comes Akis to finish him off.
But that's a minor win. Even though he died right there, that's a minor win that he headshots that guy. He has to now rebuy armor. That's 1,000 credits. Like, that's I mean, that's a win in my books on an eco, getting 2 kills and having that happen. You can look at the buy difference as that weird 3rd round. You can see the defense is going to carry in some of those Spectres. They do have an op in play though, and that could be a huge problem.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see exactly like how this firepower differential is made up for by Gen.G.
I'm a little worried. Early round confusion coming out of Gen.G. They want to get that shower control again. Same thing as pistol round. You see the spread is exactly like it. Sage going to pre-slow long B, immediately fall to short. This is the same strat. Rinse and repeat. Difference is no cam tag. You can see the difference in pace now. Drone is likely going to come up short A soon.
Oh, there we go. Calypso able to pick up 1, get some additional damage there, but that is showers control there found.
There's that drone
for Gen.G. And here comes the set piece there. The smoke's down onto the site, across the site, covering for a short plant. And with that lurk in the showers, that's going to pose a threat as well. So we'll have to see exactly how Gen.G deal with this situation. mummAy trying to find his value there from the U-Haul position. There is FNS as well, but he'll also go down. So good defense here from Gen.G, holding off that small attack there, and that might be the difference. We'll have to see if there's anything left here. There's 2v2. MkaeL there, that position from showers, proving key indeed. Kaboose, they're going to try to do what he can, putting the pressure on, tapping the bomb here. You can see that the wall is going to go down. There's no more cover for Kaboose to work with. Trying to hold the jewels here. Kaboose might just be able to do this as he tries to swing onto MkaeL, who's just trying to play the time, dodging back into the showers, and he's going to have to go for the hold here, surely. There's not much time, and MkaeL is going to pick it up. Very well done by him. It looks like that was actually going to go Gen.G's way the whole time, but really good effort there from Kaboose.
I mean, Dan knows one of my biggest pet peeves of ciphers is not having their cam and leaving it in dumb spots. MkaeL should have never left his cam outside of shower right there. He should have taken it with him and put it in the site for a post plant. That round would have been 100% secured, and there's no chance Envy wins it at that point. If there's a cam that sees if the guy's sticking the bomb or not sticking the bomb, and then obviously gets darted, changes everything, right? But I do like how they approach that round. Very good trading coming out of Gen.G.
Yeah, and we'll have to see if there's going to be any sort of difference to the pace, to the defaulting here that we're seeing. That clear effort towards that showers control. There's not really be much going on towards B. There's 3 players for Envy actually stacking towards Hookah and Belong at the moment. And a lot of pressure coming through the short position. Once again, this pressure is really intense towards this A bomb site from Gen.G time and again. However, after throwing all that utility, they're actually going to disengage.
I feel like FNS just got very, very fortunate to get out of there alive. Especially after seeing drones come up short A every round so far. He should have been aware to have someone break that for him. It's the same split. So rinse and repeat. They see a weakness in the A site right now.
And they're looking to try and capitalize as they start to creep through, getting quite deep here. MkaeL's going to find a pretty easy kill onto FNS. This is going to be very difficult now for Envy. So much ground is being gained by just this creep from Gen.G on the attack so far. There are 3 players there to try and defend this for Envy, and the rotation is quickly on its way from B as well. Although, look at this, the hold in pace. This is beautiful. Trying to force a mistake here from the defense, maybe an overextension. They now will start to push the effort to try to find the plant as Akis is able to find that value. Kaboose over the wall. There it is, the showstopper. And they have found a great timing to disrupt this attack here. They didn't get the spike planted just yet, and the time is running out. 10 seconds to get that spike planted. This is looking devastatingly bad right now for Gen.G. There's actually just no option, nothing that they can do here. Player wants to scrambling, trying to find a frag at the very least. As he gets teased here, they want to run out the clock, and indeed they'll do exactly that. And they're not even going to give him a chance here. And there you go, Sean. It looked like Gen.G waited a little bit too long there.
Yeah, they definitely missed their window, but the real winner of that round is mummAy. If anyone noticed, he pushed long B. He's the one that got all the info for Envy right there and caused there to be 4 people at the A bomb site on this hit. That's not normal. It's not normal to have 4 people at the A bomb site on an execute before it ever happens, right? Especially when you're in a 5-on-4. But his info got them in that situation. It made it very, very difficult for Gen.G to deal with.
What I like there as well is just the fact that they
Slow
have to hold
combo.
that thought.
Slow nade combo.
Yeah, exactly. The damage is looking to be done here with this utility towards Hookah. They really sense the presence, the switch here with these pistols. It is obviously a save round coming through for Gen.G after the previous difficulties. And the Sage will slow things down here, and raise here. Kaboose in the corner of Hookah will certainly cause some problems. Some pokings, a flash there for info for Finesse, just to make sure that they understand what's going on here. And you can see that Gen.G, they have actually managed to, remove some utility. So there is some minor economic damage in that sense, very minor. And then going to fall back. They didn't like their chances.
I will say, Dan, it's very easy to read right now if you're on the Envy squad. Either there's a lot of noise at B and they're coming B, or there's no noise at B and they're not coming B, right?
Exactly, yeah.
There's no map presence coming out of Gen.G early in this game, and that scares me.
Yeah, it's something that's going to be interesting to see develop here. We're going to see the rest of the cleaner coming through against this eco, and again, we'll see how this develops in terms of trying to make things a little bit less predictable in terms of how they're defaulting, and there has been almost no B pressure, as you said, and that is what really leads things into being so predictable. So I would hope to see an adjustment where maybe, sure, they still have some of that same presence towards showers, but they don't have to go as hard towards short as we've been seeing so far. And Calypso, just using that one way, it almost looks too easy. When you see that one way, it feels like you got to know exactly where he's standing.
Exactly. And then right now, here's another slight read. Cypher setting up his traps in B, 3 people on the B site. So they're very naked at this A site, for lack of a better word, right? They're just using Calypso's smoke and shower to hopefully stall things out enough. But look at this. Gen.G's not going to respect that smoke. They're going to go through it.
Have to see if they're able to...
Using the recon to check it. That's a lot of info, though. They hear the recon, they hear the flash, they know the cam went up early. They could account for 3 people shower And you can see the Sage now moving off the B site. A lot of rotation
Ooh,
happening.
we're gonna have a play here, Sean. There it is, straight through with the ult, through the telly from B, trying to find the play. They know that there's just a grouping towards the Showers position, and that's gonna actually not see any info. They managed to actually hide, but at the same time, you can see that Envy still understand that this is really looking like an A play still.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're keeping 3 people at the B bomb site right now.
Oh, Calypso! He's found such a good timing. GMD able there with the orbital strike and the run it back to find that trade at the very least onto Calypso, and the bomb is going to get planted. The spike will go down, and this is a slightly better look than the previous gun round on this site. Post plant. The Gen.G will have to see if they can hold on to this one. The retake is already here, and there it goes. And mummAy with the operator in U-Haul, close range,
available.
up close and personal. This is not looking very good right now in terms of holding this bomb site. The defuser's coming in, just a tiny gap there at Pixel to work with for GMD as he works from the Showers position. There's the flash trying to buy some space and time, and frags as well come through. But mummAy with that operator is causing problems. And there we go, the defuse is on the way. There's the res. Effys! Oh, mummAy with such an incredible round so far. Trying everything he possibly can, but it won't be enough. Huynh just barely saves it. Wow, there's just so much happening right there.
I feel like Envy could have used their utility a little bit better once they got that mummAy pick in, in the U-Haul. Things could have gone a lot differently. I think they kind of rushed it a little bit at that point, and they kind of took everything for granted. And that happens in this game. And then the res came out. Once the res comes out in the retake, and people that play ranked know, I mean, rounds can turn on their head so quick. That's what happened.
That goes there.
And talking about ults right now, we do have a Sovra ult available. So that's something that, we could consider. There we go. There it is, looking to try to capitalize after the tag with the drone. Only going to connect to one player. I think that was the Sage, possibly. On the B site.
Did he tag 2 of them once? Is that what happened? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Either way.
Oh, I love this pressure that Wtfmoses is putting on them. He makes them not want to come up and clear the orb. Now that wall doesn't flushly get to the corner, so they will flash through it. But it's so obvious that this is a B hit right now. You can see 3 people stacked on the site. Sage only has a slow, no util on FNS. This is going to be a very, very difficult hold for Envy.
Yeah, I completely agree. We'll have to see exactly how they'll deal with this. MkaeL able with the push there, able to entry. In fact, everybody taking a piece there as Gen.G managed to crush it as they find their way onto the bomb site. And the retake effort is basically just 2 players in Hookah at the moment, so that's going to be quite difficult. They're even going to go back here, leaving GMD by himself to entertain the guests. Kaboose will take him down, and they know that they have to go back to the A side. We get the teleport there coming through from Omen. Calypso is going to try to slow this one down. If he can hold this, that would be absolutely epic. We'll have to see. Oh, he's going to find a headshot straight through the dark cover. He's bought enough time here for Kaboose to make his way through spawn. There is time pressure on planting that spike. The Sage has to stick it. Huyhn's going to take down Kaboose, and that's going to be that for the round. But it was a nice possible save there from the Omen play of Calypso.
Yeah, that was dangerous. That got very, very close. And I thought that was a fantastic execute coming out of Gen.G. Good job bleeding the utility out of Envy. I mean, they just had no chance. They had no counter utility ready for that hit. It was just like dry running in a server. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we're seeing this playstyle from Gen.G that might be quite annoying to some teams where, as you said, Sean, they're fairly predictable because they're not really defaulting. They're not maintaining presence everywhere and making it very hard to read them. But they are just hitting very hard because they're grouping up so much. So it's kind of hard to deal with, even if you know it's coming.
And this is Gen.G now approaching their eco. Drone coming up short A. Phoenix ult right behind it. I think they might be burning that Phoenix ult a little bit silly. In a silly way for an eco round, but better secure this round than lose it, right?
Yeah, for sure. And we can't, in Valorant, it's hard to take any round for a given, again, with all of the abilities. So we'll see exactly what kind of damage Envy can do as they walk in here. This attempt is walking through the ice here in the U-Haul. Ooh, just barely, that angle is fairly even for both of those players. Effys will take down Finesse, and MkaeL will take down mummAy as well. So it seems like the potential retake is really falling flat. Unable to really retake anything, and Well, as you say, you know, it will be secured 4-4. Things will be tied up, and that's definitely good news here for Gen.G. They had a rough few gun rounds to open this half up, but things are certainly turning around.
Indeed. But Envy has a Showstopper and a Res on deck right now. Those are round-winning ults. So I really want to see how they use those. If they're going to keep the Sage close to this Raze, it looks like that's what they've been pairing all game so far. So I think we're going to see a lot more of that. It really feels like Gen.G senses a weakness at this A bomb site, and they're just sprinkling in B hits along the way. Sage is going to probably pre-slow Hookah and then run away. There it is. And back to the A site we go.
The Showers control play comes through. This time we've got Phoenix there to deal with it. Finesse, though, will go down. That was a really nice two-man take of the Bathroom's position. Great shot from Calypso, though. Lights up Effys. Oh, that's not bad, is it? MkaeL goes down as well. Holding on to this U-Haul position is key, as we mentioned previously. And that is the job of Calypso right now. He's got full utility. He's got that flash as well available. That paranoia is so deadly, especially in a position such as U-Haul. And there goes, oh, a peek. And, well, there goes the flash. There goes Calypso as he loses control of U-Haul. And, oh, this is, oh, no! We're able to take down Kaboose just as he pulls out the showstopper. The denial is pretty huge here. The pressure comes onto that defuse. It will be stopped in its tracks, and player one is going to secure it within the 1v1. Akis falls, and that was just the most smallest margins on that one.
I would say Huynh right now is sitting at 4 and 7 on the scoreboard, but his impact with these late round arrows that are pinging people when the bomb's down, that you can't understate that he is having so much impact on these retakes that Envy's having. It's putting something in their mind where they have to look way up in the sky, their crosshair placement becomes terrible, and it's giving them free frags. It's huge. He's having so much impact.
Yeah, absolutely. And it must be so heartbreaking to lose that round. It's a pretty pivotal one as well. Both teams, obviously, there's only, you know, a couple rounds left in the half, so it's going to be difficult to, or several rounds left in the half. It's going to be difficult at this point if you start losing momentum. So we'll see exactly who's able to hold on to this one. We have a potential aggression coming through on Hookah.
MkaeL
here
knows
from
they're
Envy.
going to push with that. He knows. Look, you can see him waiting now. He knows it's coming.
MkaeL's ready. Oh, okay. He's just going to have to try to play the delay game here. Now, this is a problem for Envy because the play's been spotted. This could trigger a push earlier for Gen.G into the A site because they know that there's so many players out of position. And they are going to go for it and force the issue through the smokes here. They know they have the man advantage into the A bomb side, and they need to beat the rotation from B. And so far, they're doing a decent job here. Once again, holding on to that U-Haul position is pretty key. mummAy's going to try to do that. And see player one able to open up the proceedings there, draws first blood. And it looks pretty good here for Gen.G. Very nice indeed.
Gen.G has so many little things that they do well with their utility. Like that last round we saw before this one where they cleared out Shower with the Cage Flash combo. There you see the Phoenix Wall coming into U-Haul, the GOD going through it. It's just little things like that that are catching people off guard on Envy. They're clearly not ready for the pace that Gen.G is coming at this A site, and now we're going to see a sprinkled in B hit. I love this. They're just changing it up constantly, keeping Envy guessing. But honestly, it looks like Envy is just not adapting at all. I guess Cypher is now playing the A site. That's slightly different.
But we might well, this aggression is going to come through the walk down B long here. Kaboose leading the charge there with the Vandal in hand. He's back up as well from Finesse on the Phoenix. There's one headshot. Can they find anything else? Absolutely shut down. Yikes, that was so crushing.
Yeah, round over. And I feel like that's one of those rounds for Envy where they don't have any solutions. They don't know what to do, so they're trying to take a dry gunfight early. They're trying to make Valorant into CS, and they're having a bad time. Once you try to make Valorant into CS and you're not going to use your abilities to open up rounds and push people off angles, and you're trying to take dry fights that people are already holding, I feel like you've lost your ideas. That should be your C game.
Yeah.
And to see that right now at round 11, I don't have much faith for round 12.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best sign in the world. And I do like the idea behind a B-long aggression in a contact fashion, just because we've seen Gen.G playing that default towards A so heavily so much of the time. and just trying to see if you can maybe pick off a player on the extremity. Maybe you catch Cypher, maybe he's on that lurk, something like to that effect. But as you say, Sean, it feels like that's maybe not on the top of your list, or shouldn't be on the top of your list in terms of the plays you want to be making in this kind of a situation. But
yeah. I was surprised we didn't see the Gen.G guys hunt more right there, because if you look at their money, they're stacked. They have a lot of money. Now, they could have been worried that Calypso would ult to the B site and like defuse the bomb or kill a guy. Maybe that's the case, because that is, you know, a dirty Omen play that I would like to do.
Gotta respect the dirty Omen plays, man.
Love it. Love the ratty Omen plays.
It looks like we might have an Omen play coming through here. There, the operator in the hands of Calypso there. He's got finesse there for backup as well.
Where the cam would be. That is so smart from Calypso. He understands how the routine of the default has been going. He knows how to get a pick. He's telling FNS where the cam is to break it for him. Obviously, FNS doesn't get it broken, but he takes the dart. Allows Calypso to peek. Great teamwork.
Yeah, that's so perfect. It's those small plays that are so important. And we're going to see Gen.G forcing the issue up short here. They have to make this work here. 4v5. And Calypso's on the angle. They go dry. That's surely suicidal, but oh, that's going to be a good flash here. Even though he goes down, does that flash hold him off? It does not. He will go down, and it's going to be difficult here to try to hold on to it. We got the smokes falling there to enable that A-short plant and just trying to get out of dodge here. Akis with the slow, just barely able to defend in time, but MkaeL will chase him down. Stuck in U-Haul with the bomb alone. This is going to be a difficult 1 versus 2 here for MkaeL. We'll have to see if he's able to find a way to win this one. There is the information in precisely where he is. He's up against a Raze and a Cypher here, so not the easiest task. The satchels are there, ready to go if needed. MkaeL holding the angle. Certainly has a small advantage in this duel, and he's going to find the headshot. Great 180. The timing not perfect here for Envy, but it just about works out regardless. And that's going to be a much-needed 5th round there for Envy to close out this first half.
Yeah, they really needed that round. Huge round from mummAy. I actually think he's had a pretty good game. He just hasn't had very many opportunities, unfortunately. I think I don't like that ult from FNS. I mean, obviously, just Pepe hands the second you die when you pop your ult as Phoenix, like you're just done so. I don't really like playing there as Phoenix, though, in general. So I don't like how FNS approached that round, especially given what that execute looked like time and time again. It's just a spot that was going to get singled out.
Yeah, it does. It feels extremely exposed. I completely agree, especially after the showers.
The shorty aggression. On Dan, hold up. Let me just quickly say how disgusting this is.
Get on the soapbox, man.
Just, I'm gonna judge whoever picks this up. Who is it? Is it Effys that's gonna pick it up? Oh, that's a filthy play. I hope he gets boom botted.
Yeah, he's gonna get boom botted here. They know exactly where he is. In comes the utility. The wall there, the shorty's not going to work out for Effys. Maybe it's actually falling in front of the wall. Maybe they can pick that up. I don't know. Either way, MkaeL's going to be trying to do what he can on top of the wall. Trying to punish the spam into the wall. That's a beautiful punish there coming from GMD. And this is actually problematic here for Envy. They've lost 2 players. It's not the best trade in the world. Down to 3, and they'll move towards A. But look at the position here on Brimstone. Player 1 is in such a strong angle. This is a great off angle. It should be a free kill. And that's the spike as well. All the information in the world. And it's going to get even worse here as we see Envy going down to just 1 player. It's Calypso. He's been pretty amazing, but this is a very difficult spot. He's got 40 seconds to work the 1v4. They know exactly where the spike is. He has a couple of smokes, of course. He's got the paranoia as well. He's got a telly. He's going to get himself straight towards that hookah position, looking to see if he can find a plant here. That's the first step in the equation here. But it's a pretty... This is... I don't know how you would describe this position.
Impossible?
This is just impossible. I think...
Impossible, maybe? When the drone comes in and tags you, 100% impossible is the word I'm thinking.
Good effort, though.
Yeah.
Great positioning though from Gen.G.
No, that was awesome. The entire round played by Gen.G was so good. They were seesawing the aggression between the sites. And like the second player 1 got that kill, you could see GMD hop up and get aggressive at B because he knows that the offense is going to react to player 1's spot when he killed the spike. He gets the second kill. It's just everything was so well done, so well coordinated.
So just gonna get the eco coming through now for Envy. And I love this actually, playing 3 players towards B long. I really like that because it gives you the option if they do really hammer hookah that you get to retake. You get more favorable longer range engagements against the pistols. Generally speaking, I really like that. It's giving up hookah as an option. And also you get the rotation through the telly as well if they do go for a hard hit towards A. So I actually really like this approach from Gen.G.
I think it's a good early round approach, especially for an eco, but it does worry me giving up hookah control on a gun round because it's very easy to take long control. And if you have both,
Yeah, this might get a little bit dicey. It's going to be a plant as well, actually. A gun collected also. And this is really, really good
was a big
game
battle.
sense. Yeah, just holding onto this bathroom's position is huge. And now it's just going to be a case of getting everybody ready for this retake, everybody in position to attack and coordinate together. And we could actually play around showers. MkaeL might actually get flanked here. It's going to be difficult for him to hold on to that position. If he goes down, that could really crush things. Yeah, he's heard the sound cue. Oh, there was a wire. That's okay. That's the play. And he's still going to get taken down, but they know about this flank, and that could be the difference. GMD deals with it. Effys covering as well. The wall there to cover it. The jump, first attempt, is going to fail. A bit dicey that round, but Gen.G will secure it, only losing 2 players.
Very beautiful retake though by them. I mean, player 1 smoking off short kind of baits them into like the sense of security of like, hey, maybe we can ping the bomb and spam through the smoke, and then the wall comes up, and at that point you're just screwed, right? Once the wall comes up and all you have is pistols and like crappy guns, you don't have a phantom or a vandal, you're in big trouble at that point.
Yes, this should do.
Here we have the spread out across the map again. The same style of Sova playing B. He's probably going to try to get early input with a recon. And this is definitely a super B-heavy default coming out of NB. Ray's going to get hookah control. Sage going to pre-slow top long. And it actually looks like they might fall to A here because of the double shower control. That's a pre-planned lineup boombot. Ray's can basically know exactly where you're standing based on when this thing goes. Ree!
And I like this change of pace too. It's really powerful to change the pace. See how the other team reacts. Flash will force Effys back. Nice info, creates pressure. So if they do go back for that A play, this could be really difficult for Gen.G in terms of rotations. An info play from Gen.G as well. We get GMD just pushing up short. They know that they've lost that showers control too, so they have to get something back. They've got this close play short.
This is very sketchy, though. MkaeL playing from this angle on cam. GMD solo in that corner on short. Sova is rotating, but this is all one-on-ones. This is not a situation you want to be in.
Oh, no. And GMD will go down, and MkaeL has to do some crazy stuff. Plays into the cage, and he'll get taken down. At least he gets a frag out of that, but they may have lost too much already. We'll have to see now as the retake comes through from Gen.G. They're going to try to do what they can. Win at least has this position towards U-Haul. He's going to have to have his gun out. Can't really pull anything else out at this point because there could be anyone around the corner peeking at any moment. So there it is, the stim beacon. The drone comes through. There's the wall. There's some information coming through. They see 3 players on short. Lots of info, but how do you deal with this? The Molly is there actually to possibly do some damage here. The wall up as well.
Oh my god, the wall, the
This
recon.
could actually work. This could actually work. The Molly is going to come through. That's a great challenge from Huynh with the Sova. Effys forces down mummAy. We talked about this. No position to work from here for Envy. And they are going down 1 player at a time. It's going to be a crazy human play. Just faking the telly. Oh, he's faked the telly. Has he done enough there? Just maybe. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, my goodness. The Broman plays Sean almost enough. That fake telly was almost enough.
Oh, my little Omen heart. Can't handle it. I just want to see all the Omens win every clutch, especially with tellies like that.
He nearly did it.
He almost did it. They fell for it. They thought he went out to the L box. Oh my god, that was such a good fake. Oh, and he actually had the presence of mind to ignore the other 2. I wonder if he would have won it if he got the other 2. And like the diffuser got off the bomb and he played the 1-on-1. Alternate universe. We should live there.
Oh my god, that was just beautiful.
Oh.
What a play. Even though it didn't work, I just love it so much. Ooh, a 3-man face on Belong. So you can see that this is their anti-eco protocol. You get a fast play. That's a great flash, actually. Go down, unfortunately, and the slows are going to stop them from... That's actually 2 fantastic slow orbs coming in to slow things down. Really good work from Effys.
Ooh, I don't like this res. I don't like this res. I'm not a fan of the econ res. I've said it before. Not a fan of it.
Well, I guess
In almost
context
all
is important
scenarios.
too,
Yeah,
right?
context is very important, but this is one of those scenarios where I don't think it's necessary.
I'm definitely in agreement with you. We'll have to see what damage can be done off the back of this plant. Probably not much, but yeah, in terms of context, you're up so many rounds, and I feel like, you know, saving that res because your money is going to be growing, and it's in a pretty decent place in this particular round. I agree, saving the res for a gun round is probably much more impactful for that key retake that's going to win you the game because you already have 11 rounds.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely with you.
That was CS brain, by the way. That mid-game read, but it doesn't work in Valorant. So what happened was they triple face long, like you said, and FNS's reaction was, okay, they triple face long. That means there's no way there's a fourth person B. I'm gonna run out hookah with my flash, and I'm gonna catch them. Right, guys, let's rush out hookah. Rush. But it doesn't work in this game. The abilities are too strong. People can rotate around too quickly, and you got to get out of that CS mindset.
Oh no.
That's a brutal Phoenix. What an ult.
Yeah, that sucks. You don't get any info, you just get shut down. The Huynh going for the peak there towards short B as well. I don't know if that was a dry peak. I think there is a cam up for them. I've seen this cam quite a few times now. So yeah, they had the cam. It's a dirty cam. I've seen it quite a few times recently. Nice little trip. That's going to slow things down here. So MkaeL has a lot of work to do. He's delayed enough that at least a rotation can come through. But if you're in a 5v4 like this, like MVR, they don't have to force the issue. They know that what they've done just now is forced two to a bomb site. So they're in a huge advantage no matter which site they hit now.
MkaeL made them use a lot of utility to clear hookah. Like that Raze only has satchels and ult. She might just pop her ult to clear out the B site. And then they're going to go A with that fake. Could be what happens here. I'd be really curious. That'd be a really
this is
sick
just
strat
beautiful.
if they pop the ult to clear out B.
And just being able to like have the balls to stack here and just go for that. This could actually work out.
You're dead.
No, they're actually just going A with Faze lurking.
There it is. Paranoia's going to miss, and that's going to be player one having that every single time. Calypso will go down there. Yeah, that's smart.
They walled off too, so that way Gen.G can't telly behind them.
That's actually such a smart play. Retake's going to be pretty difficult because a lot of utility's been burned already, thinking that it was going to be a committed play towards that A bomb site. So a retake with low util is not the easiest in the world. The wall from Phoenix will try and suggest that players can cross and maybe provide them some cover to do so, but it doesn't seem like it's really safe enough. They've got to make some decisions here. Their money's not amazing. And they are going to be thinking about that as they start to move back, and they're looking to go for the save here. Nothing given from Envy, so no real argument to commit to this, I don't think. They're going to try to do something late, though.
What's going on?
Okay, looks like MkaeL wants to try to challenge, try to get some kills. He's going to take down.
No, if it was
gets a kill out of it.
I guess it would have been a very long run for him from elbow all the way back through spawn. He might not have even been able to make it. So both teams have sent their Sage towards this long B barrier, and she's just pre-slowing high off of the wall. And that basically prevents any long B aggression. Unless you want to go through a slow, which is kind of brutal. Looks like now she's going to move to hookah. It looks like she has a slow in hand as well. She's going to do this.
Ooh.
This is going to be the battle. This is the round.
Yeah, we got a GMD. He's going to go for the push there. Great stuff there. Oh, he's found himself a triple kill. That is not bad at all there.
Wow.
I love it. I just love that aggression. No fear at all. You got to go for it. Every so often, it's going to work out here. Win there with the operator. Will whip the shot. And he clips it. He's trying to do something here. He knows that they have to find a way to get some kind of ground to kills, anything really, but it seems so difficult. There's just 5 players left here for Gen.G to deal with this. There goes the paranoia, the teleports. Looking to do what he can with Omen. Oh, okay. Calypso, he actually found a kill. He made it look respectable, Sean.
He did. He styled on him.
Akis as well.
He has a res.
Yeah.
Honestly, this round could easily turn. I'm surprised he doesn't go find a teammate in res. 2v3, winnable.
There it is.
He should have picked someone
40
with
seconds
another
left.
Ult, though. I don't know if
I was gonna
has an
say
ult.
that too.
Player 1 is in such a good spot, though.
Yeah, even if he's just one and done, the one and done is enough to win the round in this position, especially as the spike is there in the hands of Akis, but not for too much longer, as that will be dropped and Finesse will be running. And so unfortunately, this res is not going to amount to maybe the kind of action that they were hoping for, and that will be 12-6. Gen.G looking to close down map 1 in this best of 3. Envy, they have a lot to answer for, Sean. They've had almost no success in this half so far.
Yeah.
Is there any are there any changes in particular you need to see from them?
This is going to be almost an impossible comeback from what we've seen so far. It would, I think Akis, if he would have looked at Tab, maybe a little bit more experience within the game, probably reses someone with an ult. The Showstopper was on deck if he found the Raze body. The Omen ult was on deck. You know, mummAy also has his. He could have ulted a dead body, but he ulted the one guy that didn't have it. Oh my god, player 1 has an ult out, and they're in a slow. This guy's dead.
And there goes the orbital strike there. That's going to sort of split up the attack a little bit. We'll have 3 players marching up from Envy through the B-long position. And Effys, is he going to try to go through the window here? Oh, that's catches Calypso. Indeed it is. And Effys is going to hold on to hookah control. That's so important for the retake. It really strengthens the retake. And there's an argument here to not even commit to the B play. Leave Cypher as a lurk. And indeed, we might have a rotation back towards the A site here from Akis, but losing mummAy like that might encourage him to just try to make a solo play here into the B side. And we can see him walking towards under hookah, trying to clear everything as safely as he can. It is so difficult. He knows there is a player in hookah. Yeah. Effys has done so much good work in this round, and oh, he's got such an advantage in that gunfight. And that's going to be it. Clinching map 1, 13-6. Gen